All right, shalom, shalom. I don't know if it heard me. Shalom, shalom. It's the brother Yahweh Shabbat coming at you with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Al-Hayinawa Bahashim, Hamashiach Yahweh Shah. Double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teach and rule well in these scriptures. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. I'm going to get this precept in Psalms 141 and verse 5. This is Psalms 141 and 5. Let the righteous smite me, it shall be a kindness, and let him reprove me, it shall be an excellent oil, which shall not break my head. For yet my prayer also shall be in their calamities. Now, this is basically a rebuke scripture. You know what I'm saying? Hey, if you get caught out there, and you go off, you know what I'm saying? And hey, man, you around some brothers, it's their duty to rebuke you sharply, but also to, be meek about it as well, because we all go off, you know what I'm saying? And, when you see a brother going off, you supposed to, admonish that brother, but also, you got to be meek about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, not to say that, when you coming out with some rebuke, it won't be harsh. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes rebuke is harsh. Sometimes it's, sometimes it's not, but the point being, you got to take the rebuke, you know what I'm saying? And you taking the rebuke, it's supposed to, you're supposed to take the rebuke and translate it, into growth spiritually. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been rebuked before. We all have been rebuked before. And sometimes the rebuke, it's not going to be, it's not going to be, what's the word I'm looking for? Sometimes the rebuke is not going to come out all and saying it's not going to sound nice, man. But you got to be able to take rebuke, man, to remain in this truth, because we going to go off. You going to go off, man, and leadership is set up to guide you back on the right path. Leadership is set up to guide you back on the right path. So when you rebuking a brother, you get on him, you let him know, hey, man, you going off, and you shouldn't be doing that. But when it comes to, rebuke, you also got to remember that, especially if you're dealing with a brother that's younger in the truth, brothers coming out of the world still got demons on them. They still thought, battling certain demons. You know what I'm saying? And, you're supposed to restore them in meekness. You ain't supposed to just, hey, man, you see a brother going off, he automatically just kicked out the camp. You know what I'm saying? You give a brother warnings, and you try to set him back on the right path. Ultimately, if he's of the elect, he's going to take that rebuke and he's going to, like I said, translate it into, fixing that mistake that he made. But hey, if he turned out to be a scoffer, a scorner, which usually dudes that can't take rebuke, they turn out to be scoffers. They end up scoffing brothers simply because they couldn't take no rebuke. But when you see a brother going off, man, you're not supposed to just, it does depend. Depending if it's something that could be corrected and can be overlooked, the spirit to get on you to, say, listen, hey, you went off, don't do that. You're supposed to carry yourself in this manner. Some things do require for, brothers to be kicked out or suspended or whatever the case may be. It just really depends on the severity of the situation. But, it's a way that you go about it, because brothers who are weaker, in the spirit, they, like I say, they might just be coming in, hey, you're going to make mistakes, man. But, like it just, like I said, it depends, man. When you feel like a certain brother that's been in this truth long enough to know what's going on, and he makes a certain mistake, it might be grounds to terminate him, altogether. Hey, like, look, brother, but usually you get a chance to correct your shit, man. You're supposed to get a chance to correct your shit, you know. Like I said, it does depend on the severity of whatever is going on. And the scriptures tell you that. This is Galatians 6:1. I'm reading from the NLT on my other phone. Dear brothers and sisters, if another believer is overcome by some sin, you who are godly should gently and humbly help that person back onto the right path. And be careful not to fall into the same temptation yourself. So, hey man, you're supposed to kind of like, humbly guide brothers, like, because we all done have, normally 9 times out of 10, we deal with the same shit. It could be a smoking demon. It could be, like I said, it just really depends on what it is. Now, if a brother do something like commit adultery or, steal from a brother, hey, that's probably something that you should be kicked out the camp for. Like I say, it really does just depend. But like I say, when you get rebuked, if you're a wise man, if the spirit's dealing with you, that rebuke is gonna turn into you fixing that. It shouldn't turn into you being a scoffer, because if you can't take rebuke and you end up getting kicked out ultimately and become a scoffer, it's because you ain't of the elect, man. Righteous brothers, man, they gonna take that rebuke and they gonna change. They gonna fix that mess up that they had. But if a brother's wicked, like I said, you give brothers warnings, man. You give them a chance to, correct themselves in in whatever behavior it may be. But if you don't see any correction, you ain't supposed to just keep getting 3-4 warnings. You really should only have to be warned once. You know what I'm saying? And twice, you kind of pushing it. Because we all, we know what we supposed to be doing. We know right from wrong. You know what I'm saying? And once you've been warned, that's really all you need. Like, hey, it shouldn't have to be a constant reminder. Brothers got to constantly remind you of certain things. But this is Proverbs 9:8. Reprove not a scorner lest he hate thee. Rebuke a wise man and he will love thee. And, this goes for when we out there teaching too. You can't just be, you supposed to be able to have a spirit of discernment. You can't be trying to pull every Jake you see to the side trying to teach them. A lot of these niggas, man, if you like for example, if you see a nigga walking past the camp smoking a cigarette, tattoos on his face, 9 times out of 10, he too far gone. Ain't no use in you trying to reprove him, because he's gonna hate you for it. But hey, the righteous, when they're reproved, they'll love you for it. They'll actually, appreciate it. When I was rebuked in the past, I appreciated it, greatly. You know what I'm saying? Rebuke is a form of love, man. So, when you getting rebuked, man, that's brother showing you love. Hey, just like how we get, we catching hell, you know what I'm saying, at the hand of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. That's a form of love. We catching hell and being corrected and being punished out of love. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much all I had on this topic. Hey, and Lord willing, this was edifying. Hey, take the rebuke. You know what I'm saying? Take the rebuke. Take it on the chin like a man, and fix whatever it is brothers is pointing out to you, because we all work for Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, and Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua works through us. So if a brother see you going off, that's ultimately, we're the messengers of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. That's the Lord giving you a message like, hey, correct that. You know what I'm saying? So don't take it lightly, man. And you, like I said, you shouldn't have to be getting corrected 2 and 3 times. You really should only have to be corrected once. But hey, I'm going to close this out. Lord willing, this is edifying. Until the next one, I say shalom.